I'm a 56-year-old rural gun-owning white guy. If Kamala Harris thinks I'm going to vote for her, she's right. I'm hoping to reach a few young men with this video today. See, I remember what it was like to be a young man, believe it or not. I remember how I was expected to be macho, and if somebody older than me that was on my same side of the fence told me something, I was expected to just believe it. I was expected to be the strong person and believe that women were weaker. It's just how it was back then. Well, I remember the day when I started to realize that maybe I didn't know it all. And it was in 1993. In the beginning of 93, after Clinton was inaugurated, the first thing he did was submit a budget deficit reduction act. And the Republicans told me that it was going to put me out of work. It was going to raise my taxes, blow a hole in the deficit and the budget debt, or the budget deficit and the national debt. It's going to do all kinds of evil things. The local newspaper was very conservative, and they printed it in the paper, 5 pages, front and back. And I thought, well, I'm going to read it. I'm going to check it out. And I went through it line by line, item by item, to see what I agreed and disagreed with. Down the line in the summer, I was sitting at my kitchen table writing a check to the NRA to renew my membership. When they sent that stuff to you back then, it'd send you an envelope and it'd have information in it about how they were going to protect your rights as a gun owner. And I was writing the check. In the middle of writing that check, I realized, wait a minute. One of the things they sent me said that the Budget Deficit Reduction Act was going to infringe upon my rights, and if I joined, they're going to help defeat it, keep it from becoming law. Well, as I told you, I read it word for word. I knew it was a damn lie. So I said to myself, why would you pay somebody to lie to you? Didn't make sense. So I tore up the check. That was the end of my membership. Now, this video isn't about the NRA or guns or anything like that. It's about being a young man and realizing that you're not expected to think critically. You're just expected to believe what you're told, like I did back then, until I saw the light and started asking questions. For instance, some of the young men in my comments lately have been saying, I hope you're ready to have your sons and grandsons drafted if Kamala wins. I didn't know where that was coming from, but I read yesterday that Trump's been telling people in his stump speech lately, Kamala says that she's going to reinstitute the draft and draft all the young men in the country. Well, she hasn't. She hasn't said a single word like that. It's 100% lie. But, young man, you're expected to believe it. You're not expected to question it. That's what Trump's counting on. He's counting on you just automatically believing everything he says. He's counting on you being a young man thinking that a woman can't lead the country. And I'm telling you, young man, in all my years, I've had plenty of different supervisors, bosses, company commander when I was in the Army. Almost all of them have been men. And out of all of them, there's only about 5 that I could say were strong leaders, intelligent, strong, had integrity. I could trust them. Only about 5. And out of those 5, 2 of them were women. Foreman on a construction job and an associate warden when I worked at the prison. I'd have done anything for those 2 women when it came to work. Need me to work another day? Okay, no problem. Need me to do the crap job today? Yeah, I'll do it. Because that's the kind of leaders they were. So don't fall for the expectations Donald Trump has of you. Instead, think critically about what's going on. Because if you have a woman in your life, a mother, a sister, a daughter, a wife, a girlfriend, a cousin, a good friend, that's a woman. Well, if you vote for Donald Trump, you're meeting his expectations and you're helping him hurt them. And I'm not just talking about their rights to their own healthcare choices. I'm talking about their right to vote. I'm talking about their right to autonomy. There's so much in Project 2025. And again, he expects you to believe that he has nothing to do with that. But there's ample information out there, videos of him talking to the people who wrote it and thanking them. I mean, that is his plan. And he expects you to believe that he doesn't know anything about it. If you vote for Donald Trump, you're voting to hurt the women that you love. I hope you're old enough as a young man to think critically, just like I started to way back when. I hope you're ready to think about what's on the line and make a wise choice. Good day.